So what is the requirement? Our requirement is set. Our requirement is you can go any YouTube or any website. Go to home page here, home page. Okay, go to home page, and so I will take directly this URL. And what you have to do, you have to do this scroll up and scroll down. Got it, right? So this is the things I have to perform. Sometime if you will get some test cases, you have to go down and you have to validate some operation, right? So this is how we can do by using Selenium. Okay, so we'll see this code, how this code will work. So going to create one class. This is the last session for me, so that's why the computer is also slow. Okay, a scroll up and down. How to do a scroll up and down in Selenium? So just I will copy this common step from the another test cases. Okay, so I'll copy this. Okay, I'll copy this and paste it. So URL we need to change. So we are using the mm, just remove this URL. We can perform here also, but I'm going to perform the operation on YouTube yeah, website YouTube. Okay, so go and this. Okay, so now you can put here explicit but not required. So we have a one interface that is called Java script. JavaScript is your interface. So by using this JavaScript, we can perform this operation. So we have a JavaScript executor. Okay, Java script executor is an interface which is available in org selenium openq dot js equal to. What actually we are going to do? We are going to convert this WebDriver type into the JavaScript executor by using the cast operator. If you remember, we have learned casting in Java. If you remember or forget. So what happened? This driver type we have converted into the JavaScript executor because we have to also interact with driver, WebDriver, right? But where I have converted into the JavaScript executor type. So what is the JavaScript executor? So this is the also the interview question. What is the JavaScript executor? You can tell it is the interface which is available in Selenium org.selenium package. And by using this Java executor, we can also perform the others operation also. So one operation is there, a scroll up and a scroll down. So here we having the one method inside this JavaScript executor. Execute a script is your one method. Execute a script is your method. So this method, a scroll, so it will work like xy coordinate. I'm going to give here like 500. This value will give, when I will execute, you are able to see how this is working. Okay, so here it is working on the positive or negative xy coordinate. Okay, x or by, right? X or by coordinate. So you can in mathematics we have this concept, right? Oh, sorry, we are writing, like if you remember in mathematics we having this coordinate x by coordinate, right? This is your x or y, This one is x, right? This one is y, right? Like that. This is x or y, this is positive or negative. So it is working like that, x y coordinate. So what we are going to do, we are scrolling up and down, right? So this is your x coordinate, like. Okay, so here by using this it will do a scroll up and down, up and down. Okay, so first okay, so what I can do, just I will put here some beta statements. We will wait for some time, then it will go up. For your understanding purpose, I'm giving the 3 second. We will wait for 3 second, then it will perform the operation, right? So this is the things just we have to do. Okay, so now I am going to execute this code, then we can create a one function in helper class. So how to make the method reusable, we will create this function. Okay, so it will be maximize, it will be maximize. Okay, it is it down, right? After 3 second it will go up. See, right? So this is how you can do a scroll down and a scroll up in Selenium. So now I'm going to create how to create this helper class now. Okay, so again we can go here inside this helper class, scroll, public static void window scroll. Okay, so here we are going to pass the local driver. Okay, so here again we having the javascript executor, javascript executor, js equal to new js java a script script a script, and this is in Bihar election is there, so they are doing the advertisement. Okay, so here we can pass one more parameter, right? A string, because the string value it is accepting, right? So we are passing one more parameter, and js dot here execute a script. How we are knowing? You can go through Selenium documentation. Okay, Selenium people has already documented all the stuff how to use this. Okay, you can go in the Selenium documentation, you will get all the information. Sandhya, what is your doubt? So if you see, be having the huge library, right? Be having the huge library, we don't know everything, right? So Google is there. Got it, right? So if see how in the real time, I'll tell you, might be some logic you are not able to understand in real time, right? So first what we can do, we can debug the code and we can understand. Or somebody has used this JavaScript executor, you don't know, or I missed the session, I did not teach you this. Then what? You will stop your work over there? No. Go this Selenium documentation and search it. What is this JavaScript executor? Okay, so here you will get correct information. Okay, this is your JavaScript executor. right? This is the one type of the interface. So if we will go here inside this, we having the all this doc. You can just go through once. By using this Java script executor, we can perform multiple operation also. So one of the operation which is having to use this, how to do a scroll up and down. Okay, so now I have created this, and simply I will go first. You can extend this, extends helper business one. This is your helper dot, what the method name, scroll, window scroll. Okay, so here we can pass the driver, and simply we can pass this value. Got it, right? This value we will pass it, and just you can comment this line of the code is not required. And here also we will pass this. Someone just mute in your side. Okay, like that. That's it. Again, we should not write this JavaScript and do you have to do casting and all. Simply we can call this method and we can use this, because this is the dynamic value. I don't know what the value we have to fix, so we have to take as a parameter. So parameterization means you just can the pass the value as per the project requirement or whatever you are doing. Got it, right? So let's see it is working fine or not. Almost, this is the core Selenium you are learning. These things the people are not teaching how to make the functionality. They will teach you all the topics and all, but this framework, this is the core part of the framework. Okay, this is how, if you know how to develop the code, because if you will get some requirement from your manager or lead, hey, you have to develop one functionality. Might be you are new from that functionality, you can take the help of Google, right? You are getting some idea as per the Google code and modification, you are able to do that, right? So just little bit you have to know how to modify the code and all. That's it. We are not going to develop from a scratch level everything. If you will join as a startup company, so you will get it this a scratch level project, but my suggestion is don't join a startup company if you are did not work Selenium before, right? So this is working fine, right? This is working fine, and we have created this, right? So all the topics, whatever the topics, so you can also remove this, right? So how much line of the code we are able to do, we can call simply launch. You guys can do, right? So let me show you. You can just change this URL. That will also, we are working in one project, right? We are not going to change the URL always in the real time. Because the project is only one. Here we are doing the practice for different uh, uh, topics, so that's why we are going to change the URL or application. Okay, simply this line of the code, repeated line, we have covered this, in a very short. That's it. 4 to 5 line we are able to perform this operation, and before you have written how much code here, right? So this is how we can work in the real time. Okay. Okay, so it will work same, I know. Or anything will failure, so it will wait for 3 seconds, it will again go up. Okay, so this is how we can perform the operation for. I need to close this browser, right? So just I have documented what we have learned. Okay, this helper class is not there in my PPT. I will add it, not now. Okay, so this is how to do how to scroll page in Selenium in Java WebDriver using JavaScript. So Selenium directly does not support a scroll action. We have to make use of the JavaScript to perform that. To execute JavaScript on the browser, follow the steps. First, watch the steps you have to do. Convert WebDriver type into the JavaScript type. Use execute method. Okay, execute method and pass the JavaScript command as a argument. So same thing I have discussed to you. I have added before fewer steps. You can add more step to do the practice. When you are going to do the practice, right? First execute my code and you can add some more validation. So you will get more hands-on practice. If I will add more and more validation, your syllabus will extend, right? So this is, we can also do the right and left. If you can see somewhere be having the right and left also. So JavaScript same thing we have to do here, just we will change the coordinate. Before we are giving the value here 0 only, right? So we can change the coordinate here. So this is, sometime they will also ask you how to do right and left. If you will get some requirement how to do right and left. So positive coordinate represent the right scroll and left scroll, negative x coordinate represent the left scroll, right? So this is, how to do right and left. So next topic is how to handle the frames. So if you having the any frame, so first of all we have to find this frame. Some of the I can see some of the website even frames are there, but we are not, it is not visible. So what we can do, so first of all we have to find the frames are there or not. Okay, we have to find the frames are there or not. Let me check. So you can see this is the simple page, and when you are doing the right click we are getting anything only view page source, right? We are not getting any more option. But when I click here, and when I click here you can see be having the one more option view frames. So again it is depend upon the application. I'll show you that some of the application frames are already there, but this option is not coming. Okay, how to then check this? Either we can find the number of frames. If frames are available, then we are able to perform the operation. This is the one way. Second way, you can do right click and you can see the view frame source. If it is there, then frames are there. Or third, we can also use this view page source. So we will get the source code of the page and we can search iframe over there. Okay, it's not searching. Yeah, this is the frame value, right? This is the frame. So frames are there. This is the another way to check the frames are there or not. Got it, right? So we are handling how to handle the frames operation in Selenium if which is available this. So what is the iframe? So iframe is a web page which is embedded in the another web page or HTML document inside this another HTML document. Okay, so means if we will not switch on the frame, right? We have seen multiple window handles and alert pop-up. So it is also same like that. If you having the multiple window, then you have to switch on that window, child window or parent window, right? So same you have to land in the different page if you having the iframe implementation inside this HTML doc. So how to perform this operation? First of all, we have to check frames are already there or not. I already told you, right, how we can check this. If frames are there, then we have to switch on that page different HTML doc. So the iframe is often used to insert contents from the another source, so advertisement into the page, right? So sometime you can go through any newspaper. you can see iframe will be there, because if some advertisement will be there, you can see if you are opening some website we having the more advertisement, so from that place also we will get this iframe. The iframe tag specify the inline the frame. Then how to identify, right? So I already shown you how to identify. Right click on the element if you find the link like this frame. Before one more option was coming this frame, okay, but now I think this option will come inside this your Firefox browser, but I need to check this Firefox is also, but whatever the I have shown you, that is the correct way. So you will get sometime this frame option if you will do right click, or I have shown you, right, some view iframe source option is coming, right? So right click on the page and click on the view. Okay, right click on the page and click the view page source and search with iframe. Then it meaning to say this consisting of the iframe, right? I have shown you right click and view page view source, and you can search with iframe. Then you will get it the frame is there or not. If it is not there, but I told you, right, sometime we are not able to search also. I will show you that example also. So first of all I have to find how to find the number of iframe. Okay, number of iframe. Okay, so you can find the mm any website. Here we will also get some iframe value. Okay, this website also having this iframe. So first of all I want to find how many frames are available. If you are not able to find, right, I'll show you this website. Okay, you can say I'm not able to search, right? It is showing zero frame something, right? But how to find this frames are available or not? So be having or any others way to do that. So I told you, right, sometime we are not able to see, but frames are already there. So how to get this frame is already there or not? So we can use driver dot find elements by dot tag name. So here we having the tag name is I frame dot size dot size. So size is your return type is your, I will give this return type int. Int number of iframe. Okay, so now we can find here number of iframe. So number of iframe. Okay, so here we can find the number of iframe which is available on this page. So let me check, just let me check this spelling is correct. Iframe, frame. Okay, so now we can execute this. Okay, so now I'm going to still it is executing. What happened? Why it is taking too much time? Anything went wrong? Still it is executing. One second. Close करो इसको. Again I have to close. Better to close here. Have a dot to close. Okay. Okay, let me execute. If it will not work, I will check with another website or. Yes, be having the three frame. Okay, so by using this driver dot finds. Okay, so here we are using the list because finds method return type is the list. Inside this list be having the size method, and size method will return integer. Got it right? So understand the concept. We are not writing the code blindly. Okay, so this is the one interview question: how to find the number of frames which is available on the web page. So this is the one steps. Okay, how to find the number of frames. If frames are there, then how to switch on the frame, right? So how to switch over the element in iframe using the WebDriver. So basically we use switch over the element using the frame. We can use by index, by name, or by web element. So we have a three ways to switch on the frame: by using the index, by using the name or id. If name id is not there, we use web element. Okay, switch to frame by using the index. So index is one of the attribute for the iframe, so which can switch to it. So index of the iframe start from 0. Suppose if there are two frames in the page and we can switch, then how to switch that? So by using the index. If you having the multiple frames, then how to switch? So by using index we can switch. Driver dot switch to dot frame, and we will use index. So switch to the frame by using the name id or web element. Okay, so name id, it is taking the string type, right? So if name is there, directly we can use the name. If id is there, we can directly use the name id. If name or id is not there, we can use the web element, right? You know, you have to find the element, driver dot find element, and we will give the return type web element. That reference variable we can pass here. Got it right? So this is how we can switch on the frame. How to back on the parent frame or default page. So how to switch the back? This is all are the interview question. You can see I have written question like how to switch the frame, right? So these are the how to switch over the element. These are all the interview questions. Okay, so how to switch back to the main frame? So back to the if you want to switch the back in your parent frame, you can either uh, use switch to parent frame, or you want to get back to main frame or most parent frame. So be having the multiple frame, so you have to switch on, when we are using the index concept. So by using this index concept, we have to switch like your parent, or again inside this frame like that. But if you want to switch on the default page, so we are not using here all the things. So this is the also the interview question. If you having the one parent, then you having the default page. So like that, driver dot switch to dot parent frame is there, or here we having the default content method. So by using this we can perform this operation. Okay, this example will take much time, so no problem, I will try to do. Or okay, do I'll do one thing. Okay, I'm not writing this all the code because it will take much time, more than half an hour. So I have already code, I will show you and I will execute you. so we can save our time today. Okay, so कहाँ गया अरे that code. Okay, I will go a step by steps what we are writing, so I will not execute blindly. Okay, so I'll tell you the steps what you have to do. Oh shit. This is the one dummy page is there. Okay, so I will tell you what I am going to do. So this is your inside this frame. Okay, category. If you will go inside this is the inside this frame. So we have a frame 1 and frame 2, and this is your default page. Okay, so first of all, what steps we will do? Steps we will do here. 1 second. I am going to find number of frames, right? So same steps. We are not going to do anything extra here. So same steps I have repeated whatever I have shown you. So here we will find the number of steps. Okay, here we are finding this number of steps, and we are also validating the title of the page. Okay, so by using driver dot get title, it will return expected. Here you can change this as actual and expected and comparing with this. Okay, now after that what I'm going to do, we are not, before I did not switch on that, so now I am going to switch on this frame. You can see some id is there or iframe tag is there. You can see it's there, right? Id is there, so I want to switch on the frame 1. This page I want to switch on the frame 1. So this id is there, right? So how to switch on this frame? So by using driver dot switch to dot frame, directly we use this id. Got it, right? So I have switch here. Sorry, this helper class, just I am not going to show you right now helper class. I will show you. Okay, so this frame, right? This is the frame. I have switched over there, right? If you have any doubt, let me know. Okay, are you able to understand from here to here what manual I explain to you and what automation I'm going to try? Do you have any doubt, anyone, till this? Yes, anyone having any doubt? Got it, right? So we are switching over there. Okay, do one thing. Without switching, try to perform any operation here. You will get exception because we have to switch on that. So how to switch on that frame? So by using index, by using id, or by using name. If name or index will be not there, we have to find the element, and that element reference we will pass inside this driver dot switch to dot frame. We will pass that reference. Got it, right? So here we are switching on that frame. Okay, after switching this frame, I am trying to click on this. Okay, I will click. After switching this frame, I will click on that, and after that what I'm going to tell you, we are okay. Okay, I'm going to click, and again I am capturing the title. Got it, right? After clicking that, I'm going to capture this title. Again I am comparing this actual and expected. And I told you, right, in the last we have to switch on your default page. So again I want to switch on the default page. So what we can use? By using driver dot switch to dot default content. So by using this, again we will land in this page. Okay, in this page we will land. After performing, first we have to check frames are there or not. We will find the number of the frame is available or not. If frames are there, then we have to switch on that frame. if you want to perform any validation title or capturing the text or any validation, if you want you can do that. And after performing all the operation, again we have to come back on my default page. How to come back on your default page? By using driver dot switch to dot frame, sorry, default content, right? So by using this line of the code, where it is default content, so we have switch. After going, see here I am going to do three validation. If you will see in the report, you will get three validation. Okay, so here again what I'm going to tell, here I am verifying this pavilion, this one I am verifying. Why I'm verifying? Because I want to confirm we already switch on the parent frame or sorry, default page or not. So I am going to capture this. If you guys are doing practice, you guys are able to understand, otherwise you are not able to understand. So here I find this XPath, capturing this string by using actual string and displaying this. Again here we are comparing this. Let me know anyone having any doubt in this code. That's why I told you if I will write this code, it will take half an hour for me or 20 minutes. Anyone? Okay, if you don't have any doubt, can you anyone explain this code? Might be someone is not able to understand this code, and anyone can explain this code. What, yeah, this is my system hanged. Anyone can explain? What I spoke, just I want to, are you guys able to understand concept or not? Yes, sorry. Okay, got it right. So this is I see I am doing only three validation. In the real time you have a 10, 20, 15 validation. So concept are same. We are writing the code like same. Concept are same. We are not doing anything. You did not understand, huh? Okay. Hmm. Okay. So steps one. So I will go by steps. So this is your first steps. We are going to launch your browser. Steps one, right? So we are launching the browser, right? This is the common steps, right? Dekho, if you will not tell where are you not able to understand, and how I can understand you guys are. So this is the steps are, I think everybody will understand this steps, right? Yeah. Okay. This part you are not able to understand. Okay. Okay. So see how to find the number of frames. So be having the two methods, right? If you are writing driver dot find, you can see we have a two types of the method. One is your find element, and one is your find elements. So what is the return type here? List, right? But here we are going to use size method, which is available inside this list. So we have a one locator, right, that is called tag name. So tag name is common. So if you want to get the tag name for input or checkbox, so that are common, right? So here what is the tag name of iframe? Iframe is your tag name, right? So by using this tag name, we can find the number of frame which is available on the page. So this is your size method. This size method is coming from list, because the this find elements return type is your list only, right? And this is the digit integer, so where you will store inside this integer variable. Sandhya, are you able to understand now? Okay, so these are steps we are able to find this, right? These are steps. Anyone having a still doubt? So by using this tag name, we can find the any tag like radio button, how many radio button is available, but tag name is different. So here what is going to find here? Frame, how many frames are there. So value is integer and size is a method, it will return the integer type value. So simply whatever the it will capture by using this line of the code, it will go on the web page, it will capture the number of frames and it will store inside this number of variable. Got it right? Right, now after that, these are the common steps we already done, right? This is the only capturing the title and comparing this compare method, you remember we have created inside this helper class. Understand this one? I think you guys okay. After that, what I am going to do here, I want to switch on this frame. This is the frame 1 and this is the frame 2. Okay, how to switch on that? So first you have to go here, you can see frame id is there, right? Id is there. So how to switch? Where it is? See, switch the frame. So by using the id, web element and name or index. So id is there, so by using the id we can switch on this frame. So how to switch? Driver dot switch to dot frame. So now we have landed inside this frame page. After that, what you have to do, just I am going to click on that. Why I am going to do this validation? Because I want to see my code is working or not. Just what you can do, just you can comment this page, this line of the code, where it is driver dot switch, and if you will perform this operation, you are not able to do this operation because you have not landed inside this frame. Understand, right? So just we are going to click inside this and validating the title again over there. Only title, this is again repeated as steps. After performing the operation, again I am going to back inside this home page, this default page. So I want, what is the proof we have landed into the home page? I'm trying to click on pavilion link or validating this link. Understood, right? So by using this, we have landed into home default page and we are trying to perform some validation. Let me know if still you have a doubt. Still anyone having any doubt? If you have a doubt, I will explain you n number of time, no problem. Okay. So let me execute this code. Still you have a doubt, let me know, I will explain to you. Become a no, engineer means always finding the reason why it is going to happen, not only doing the work, right? So keep in your mind why, how, then you will get more clarity about your subject, what the subject you are learning or doing the practice and all. I think I have given some better statement, so that's why let's see. If it will not work, then we can check. Yeah, it is working. It is switch on the frame, then click on that and it will come back to the, you know, again it will come back to the default page and it will validate pavilion link. Okay, you can see. Got it right? So this is how we having the 7 frames here. Now we have, again we have created for all this repeated work, we have created a method, you know, helper class. So where it is, here you should not write this line of the code, number of frames. Okay, this is not a much, so we can find here number of frames. So how we have created this, you can see same steps I have done here, giving the driver, local driver, and all the steps just copy paste here and returning the size because we have to store somewhere, right? This value you have to store, then you have to give the return type, what you are returning, size. Understood, right? If you understand the basics, then functionality you are able to understand, not a big deal, right? This is I have created. So what I can do, okay, and just I'm going to print this. Got it, right? You should not write this line of the code. Simply you can call this method and we can use this. Now we can also created the method for how to switch. You can create, see, I have created only one method, guys, so this is your assignment. You can create for integer, sorry, index or web element, okay, or name is same because it will accept only a string value. Okay, so how we have done, id is only a string value, right? We have already shown you. So driver dot switch to dot frame, here we are passing this. You can create one more method for index and one more method for web element type. Okay, so this is your assignment, you can create yourself. So now I call this, simply I call this. You should not write much. So here you have to pass the id because I have given this. Types is your string. So now this is done. So this is all are same. So here also I have, simply I use this method how to switch on the default. So simply just I'm going to comment this and helper test, you can see here, right? So same thing I did, just simply call this method and we can pass this web driver. So simply you should not write this long code. Simply we can call this switch to default. That's it. And we have to pass the driver. That's it. So we have also whatever the possibility is there to create a reusable method, we have done this. So again, you should not write this line of the code. You can comment and you can simply launch app. You can, you know, call this method. So I'm not going to use this, so you guys can explore yourself and let's see it is working or not. Okay, so it will work. So I will send you all the codes. Okay, just do the practice and do the revision for your previous topic also. Don't forget, right? So you having the 5 days is enough for you. So do the practice. When we will complete your course, you should ready for your interview. Okay, don't waste your time. Okay, so this is all the test case pass. Same, it is working as per expected. Okay, one more scenario is there for frame, so we will learn in the coming session. Okay, how to perform the one more scenario, how to handle the dynamic frame. Okay, so we will learn in the coming days. So most important, you know things you are learning how to create this function. This is very important. This normal code anyone can understand and learn from the Google and they can do that, but nobody will teach you how to create this functionality. So I have added this syllabus. Before I was not teaching, I was explaining in the framework and we are not developing all the functionality, just I have shown you few functionality, but here I am trying to add more functionality to get you. You will having the, if you will get in the any requirement for develop any code, then you are able to do. Okay, I'm going to a stop. Okay, so my system is hanged. So you guys want to left, you can left.